All right, guys. Welcome to the Real Raw and Uncut show. I am one of your hosts, Joey Joel.
I'm the other one, Mike G.
I'm the other host, Michael.
I'm Anomaly.
And I'm the guest. I'm Mr. Hollywood.
Who needed no introduction. Needed no introduction.
You don't need an introduction, but you were supposed to let us introduce you.
It's all right.
So how everybody doing? Sorry we were so late. We were trying to get stuff together, you know.
Chill.
Get his microphone together. It's far away.
Whose microphone?
You can hear you clear.
Hollywood's microphone is far.
I'm sorry.
Hollywood
I'm
project.
Production over here is messing up. They didn't get his microphone together. It's far away. They just not paying no type of attention.
Hollywood projects though, so
I do.
it can be across the room. You'll hear him. Trust me.
But we're gonna get into Hollywood a little later on in the show because the feed for the tag or whatever, I said it backwards, but it was Hollywood Tells All. Now some people didn't know what we were talking about. We could have been talking about anything at all, but you know,
Some people had a guilty conscience,
a few.
so
I have a prop tonight. They done
the
fucked
Anomaly
around
got
and gave me a
props
prop. They
tonight.
done fucked around and gave me a prop.
So Hollywood's gonna tell all about whatever Hollywood chooses to tell all about.
okay.
All right.
So
We gonna get into his business.
Down.
how was everyone's week? So what we do, we go from last Tuesday this Tuesday.
Yeah. So who about to start?
Mine was pretty good.
We missed you last Tuesday.
I missed y'all too. I did. My sister celebrated her 10th year wedding anniversary. So congratulations to her for making it 10 years. So
Yeah.
But for me, it was pretty cool. It was rough the last couple of days, I guess. You know, had memories of my grandmother, so it was just floating along. But I'm good.
What was last week's show?
Impulse.
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 It was.
Which we got these really cute bracelets again. Thanks to Devontae for these bracelets are so nice and they're so heavy.
Okay.
They're really, really nice.
How
Well,
was
I
your
guess
week?
I'll go. My week was actually it was pretty okay. I actually rested.
You got some rest?
Yes, that birthday turn up wore me out. I actually got some rest Friday. I did go out Saturday. And shout out to my fave, Mr. Bake. Celebrated his birthday Sunday. We did a whole Sunday fun day thing. And it was just really, really enjoyable. Had a great time. Shout out to Mr. Bake. Week was just cool until I got attacked, but that's a whole different show.
Jesus. So speaking of Mr. Bake,
Like
Joey and
physically
Mr. Bake.
attacked?
Joey, you know I'm gonna jump in that one. Joey and Mr. Bake. I need some cupcakes for my book signing. Joey,
I'll work it out.
Mr. Bake.
I'll work it out.
Strawberry cupcake.
I only do buttercream ice. I ain't with that cream cheese shit.
Oh no, I hate green tea icing.
I'll work it out. I'll put in the order tonight.
Okay.
I got you.
Even if it's one, put it on the table.
Ain't no
Nuh-uh.
one. I can't host your event and come in there with one goddamn cupcake.
It better be one big ass cupcake.
That's fine.
I need an outfit for that, by the way.
Hollywood,
Actually,
how was your,
a cake sized cupcake would be kind of
That
cute.
would be cute.
You're
My
welcome.
week was pretty slow, I will say. I've been resting also. Haven't been to the scene for a couple weeks now. But last night was a little tough. I was in the hospital for very bad chest pains and some other things, you know, just stressing over life, period. But other than that, I'm wonderful.
Speaking of being wonderful, you just recently posted that you had a year without. I want to get it on seizures. Seizures, yeah.
Nice.
So that's a good
Epilepsy
thing. Yeah.
survivor.
Yes.
So that's good. And then you say you went in for chest pains?
Yes,
Yeah,
it's just
child.
chest pains and headaches, so.
It's probably stress, honey. You gotta let some stuff go.
You're right.
Didn't Monique have something like that?
Let these
Monique's
people
got everything.
go.
Monique's got everything. So my week was good. I didn't do anything but work,
That's
plan,
all the fuck we do.
As usual.
work and plan, work
all
and
the fuck
plan,
we
work
do.
and plan, work and plan.
District 202's back in production.
Oh, and speaking of District 202, I know I touched on it briefly that I was working on an apparel line. My first edition is going to be the District 202 sweatshirts, which should be here within a week or so.
Yes, I can't wait.
So I'm going to start with the cast, let the cast push it and wear it, take pictures, and then I'll put it out. So.
I'm about to do a banging ass photo shoot.
All right. I'm going to hold you to it.
Okay.
I'm going to hold you to it. Go ahead, Mr.
I didn't do nothing. I did go out on Saturday, and
You looked really cute Saturday too.
what did I have on?
Did you have on anything?
You had on like this white top.
I don't never wear white.
You had a white top on.
You had white on 3 weeks ago.
Okay, well,
You did have white on 3 weeks ago. You had a white top on at the black
After that
party.
underwear
did I
party,
wear?
after the underwear party, you put a white shirt on.
At the underwear party? I was
After-
in black at the
after
under.
You had
after.
on like some. I think you had on an Adidas
I
jacket.
wasn't white then.
But I think you had on an Adidas jacket and you was freaking Mo's sister.
I do remember that.
I did see that video
Look at
too.
them. See, remember they say freaking, honey.
I remember that. She was a good dancer. Shit.
Thanks.
Yeah. But I didn't catch your name. I believe you told me your name. But shout out to whoever came up to me and gave me props for the show. That was really nice of you. But yeah, I went out Saturday. Saturday was fun. I didn't really do anything. Honestly, these past weeks just been working.
Yeah. The best way to stay out of trouble.
Correct.
So we got a lot to get into. I know people are tuned in to see what Hollywood going to tell all about. So let's get into these hot topics.
Wait, before we do that.
Uh-huh.
So I want to make a public apology to.
You said what?
I want to make a public apology to Antoine Anderson. I've been hearing that it's a rift between us. I don't know what the issue is or what the rift is, but I will say on my part, I apologize to you if I did anything to you, and let's just come together, sit down, and talk like grown men. Because I really don't know what the issue is, and I would like to know what the issue is so that I can fix it, because you and I are better than that. So,
Oh, Lord.
That's what's up.
What you heard? You don't have to ask what you heard.
no, I just heard that he didn't go to a specific party because I was on the flyer for it. So I didn't know it was that serious between us that,
That's pretty
you know,
serious.
me and you can't be in the same room.
Yeah, I've heard that.
It's never like I don't know what I did to him to do that. I've never said anything bad about Antoine. I never talked bad about Antoine. And I even filmed a scene with Mike, and I said, you know, Antoine's like my mentor. So I don't know.
With him too.
Yeah, and then I was on his radio show. So, you know, I did film a scene with him. He was on the radio show. So I don't know what it is, but I'm going to publicly put it out there.
Do you have his
and
number?
I apologize.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have his number.
Girl, you better call him.
You can't if you can't get through.
Yeah.
Oh, child, he blocked you?
Well, I'm blocked on Instagram.
Oh, girl.
Yeah. So,
Damn.
yeah. So I don't know
You
what I
better
did.
talk to his assistant or somebody or something. Write a letter.
I'm quite sure we'll fix it. It's not serious to me.
Look, if you block me on social media, it's a big deal.
It's
Like
social media is
I
not.
take
Social media is
offense.
not my life. Social media is how
It's
I
not
get
my
paid,
life.
but it's not my life.
It's not my life, but I feel
So-
like if you take the effort to block me on social media, like you don't have to talk to me. You don't have to look at my page. I don't have to look at your
No,
page.
but
you blocked me.
I'm
like,
gonna go like Portia said.
devastated.
Like Portia said from Housewives. She said, "I done blocked everybody on the cast because you may have posted something I didn't want to see, and I don't want to see it. So maybe I posted something that Antoine didn't want to see, or Antoine just didn't want to see anything that I was doing. So he just blocked me, which
That's how you know
I
it's
can respect
serious.
him for that.
That's
It's
how you
not
know
serious. I don't think it's serious though. You know, hopefully we can sit down and talk like
yeah,
men.
just have a conversation.
Yeah, just have a
like,
conversation.
Just have a conversation.
Yeah.
And if after the conversation nothing is resolved, you can walk away knowing that you had a conversation.
Exactly.
Just talk it the fuck out and keep it
Exactly.
moving.
Yeah. Be the
Exactly.
adult
I mean-
and talk it out.
Exactly.
Just talk it out.
You know,
Everybody's adult, so
I'm only apologizing on a public matter because that's just the respect that I have for him that I want to do it publicly. So that's all.
so you have no clue what you did.
I have no clue. I have no clue.
Girl, you better
From what I'm
find
hearing, you
out.
were outside fighting them.
I didn't fight
You said
him.
what? You said what? Everybody, be quiet. What you got to
I
say?
heard it was a fight in the alley.
Oh,
I did not fight him.
All right.
We did not
Give me
even
my
fight. We didn't
props.
even exchange words that night. All I know is that my best friend and him got into an argument. Now, I'm never going to let my best friend go anywhere and argue with anybody by himself. I'm always going to be right there, but I never said a word in the situation. All I said was, Mo, come on. We don't need to be doing this out here. You have a gig in the morning. Let's go. That was the only thing that I said.
You know I love you dearly. We are like family.
But
Yeah.
But, and I'm glad you're here because you are part of this too. You gave that advice to your best friend. But do you live by that?
No, but the reason, but think about it is they are so much better than who I was arguing with.
Hey man, you're right.
We don't have that. They have a better relationship to the point where they don't need to be in the alley fighting.
Well, they have platforms.
But aren't
Exactly.
you better than being out there fighting?
I'm
too?
better than that person, but it's so much.
It's
that
not
you-
about you being better than that person. Aren't you better than the situation to be out
I
there
am
fighting?
better than
period.
the situation, but it's so much that a person can take. I'm human, and I wish people stop thinking that I'm not human just because you see that I'm popping here and there. I'm still human, and it's so much you can take. You're not going to keep being attacked.
Correct.
And I've been attacked so much in the last 2 months. What more do you want me to do?
Correct.
You keep poking the bear gonna turn around and bite you.
Amen.
So I'm just not understanding what people want me to do. I'm not a bitch. I ain't never been a bitch. I'm far from a bitch, and ain't nobody gonna treat me like one. You gotta remember, I grew up kind of semi in the hood, so it's
did?
certain. It's,
Kind of semi, or you was in that motherfucker?
She
Okay.
was
What's kind of
deep in
say you
that.
wasn't on the outskirts, but you was in.
See, I knew her when she was younger. Yeah, she was in there.
But all I'm saying is that you can't keep on doing this. You can't keep doing that.
The door eventually will be open. So it's like, why are you still knocking at me?
Exactly.
Correct.
Just come to me. I'm the easiest person to talk to. When you have an issue with me, what do?
Don't talk to you till I feel like it.
Oh,
But don't you pick up the phone and be like, bitch, I got this issue. We need to fix it. What's going on with you?
Eventually, we do.
Thank you.
Eventually.
If you and I have an issue, we done had issues.
man.
What did you do? Pick up the phone?
The same
Joey?
thing. No, bitch. I just don't talk to you, so I feel like it.
Thank you.
Because your mouth last week got a little slick, too. And I almost had to get yourself.
And what
I'm
happened?
sorry.
What
I'm
happened?
sorry.
It was basically, we'll get to it actually later on in the show.
Well, you know,
I'm
we're
sure.
about to get to it now. Let's skip these hot topics because this is hot topic
Yes.
right now. We'll talk about hot topics another time.
We'll talk about hot topics next
Yeah,
week.
y'all
Oh, no,
seen
well,
the shows we was gonna talk
yeah.
about. Y'all heard A. Marie album. Y'all know Spice ain't really that color. It's makeup.
And y'all know Cardi B new single is trash.
There you go. So hot topics is done. We talked about it. Got it.
It's done. The topics is done.
Okay.
So basically,
So
what
hold on. Let me
happened-
touch on real quick. Let's not exclude those who want to talk. B, did you enjoy A. Marie's album EPs? Did you
I
enjoy
was
them?
ready to get into what y'all to talk about. I got my props ready.
Oh, we gonna get into
I
it.
mean, the album is good.
Really? You
It's
think
really
so?
good.
Wait,
I like
wait,
both
wait.
of them.
Wait. Brian,
What?
can you pass me that?
What's that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need your prop too. Yeah, I got you.
Y'all in these
Pass that
goddamn
on down.
props.
I came up with it first.
Y'all are not DJ Khaled on.
I came up. I was first.
Y'all will
I
not
was
be.
first, just in case. I don't know.
This is
just
my
in case.
only prop tonight, y'all, because I got to work.
So you say you did enjoy A. Marie's
I
EPs?
did. I did.
I don't.
It
I need Rich
definitely,
A. Marie, listen,
What?
baby.
Well, no,
I need Rich Harrison
no,
production back.
It's
I
that
do.
old
Okay.
go-go type. I mean,
Oh, it's go-go type.
It was
well,
a-
her previous
that's
music
that's her
was
music. The sound of Beyonce's B-Day album was A. Marie's.
yeah.
first three
Albums,
albums.
yeah.
Right. Now she's going into more R&B like
That's
direction.
not her
which-
lane, though.
It works for her though.
No, it don't.
It works
That-
for her.
Them,
No, it does
them
not.
albums,
Those
them
albums
albums
are
is not good.
great.
No.
Yes,
I mean,
I
I
like
saw
those.
one or two that I liked, but the rest of them was trash.
Yeah,
So it's
not
not
I
her.
like
Her voice
those.
don't
It's not
fit
her.
that
It's not good.
at all.
I like those. I like both of them.
She's not a girl that can give me. She can give me a ballad, but the ballad still has to be a little bit up tempo. Like Dear John.
Correct.
Dear John was my shit. Pretty Brown was my shit. A Stars, what was it? Stars More. Her last album, where she had all the
Love
colors
and
on
War.
it. Yes, that album.
Was it Love and War?
Yeah, that was
Yes,
it.
that album, hands down, can listen to it from beginning to end.
My favorite album from her would be the first one, and then the one that wasn't released in the U.S. Because I love it. I think it was
Yes.
with the yellow.
Touch
Yes.
was good too, though.
Yes,
Yeah.
Touch was good. Yeah.
touch was good. But I
Don't
just
be
think
afraid
that
to touch.
she need to go back to what her voice is made for. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Trina dropped the album too, Blue Magic.
I forgot
I
about Trina.
love it.
I forgot about Trina.
I love it.
I like that one too.
I love it. She got this song with Cash Doll called Chandelier. That's my anthem.
I forgot about Trina.
Yeah, Trina.
She talk about swinging from chandeliers, you know.
That's not what she said. Her chain swings. You done took the song.
She done made a whole sex song.
I done turned the song into
sex
my
song.
own song.
Say yes.
Look, I always turn Trina's song to my own song. Trina has her interpretation of her song, and I got mine. So,
What else? Fuck it. Family Hustle.
loved it.
Me too. Even if Monica wasn't on the show, I still would watch it because I always have.
Latoya stole the show, though. To be completely honest,
Luckett?
yes,
Okay.
she needs her own show.
You think so?
She's very interesting.
You think so? I
can
She's
see that.
very interesting.
I don't know if I want to watch her.
I want to. And then Monica's daughter stole the show too.
Monica daughter.
Yeah, she did.
Leia is something else.
Yeah.
That little girl is something else.
I mean, she's a replica of her mama.
Indeed.
Her mama was
She
Miss
is.
Fang at that age. so.
Indeed.
And I love the fact that Monica is just so hood and don't care, but still classy at the same time.
Correct.
She just don't care.
Yes. The true definition of Bougetto.
Bujetta. That's what they called her last night.
Those,
Yeah.
but that show is the epitome of friendship goals.
But it's something about those Atlanta girls. They always stick together, always making money together, never in nothing.
The only person that's missing is Candy. That's the only person that's missing.
Well, she didn't do that because she has housewives.
Housewives, yeah, I know. But if Candy was on it,
And she would have been because her and Tiny are close, but she has
Yeah.
her housewife franchise. So what's the point of
Right.
both shows
Yeah.
that's similar? So
Yeah. And Rashida is missing from it.
she's
too.
on Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah, but I think Rashida needs to come off of Love and Hip Hop
I do
and
too.
onto something
I
like
do
Family
too.
Hustle.
I don't want
But-
to see her on Family Hustle.
I do.
Nah, I wouldn't want to see her.
I
in
do.
anything.
I want to see her and Kirk fix it instead of always trying to.
But we got that storyline, T.I. and Tiny. That's their storyline. So we don't want to see that with them.
That's true.
I want to see it with Kirk and Rashida though. T.I. told her he had 9 inches though last night.
Oh, here we go.
I'm just saying. He said, "How far you want me to be back? 9 inches." He said, "No, 6." He said, well,
Yeah,
"You
get
might
a
want to get a
ruler."
ruler."
Okay.
Lord. Okay.
she
So-
don't want the 9. We'll take it.
I won't. I like
Me
my
either.
organs.
I don't want no 9. I want 10.
I can't stand you.
Y'all know that bitch ain't got no
Y'all,
organs.
y'all is nasty.
She ain't got no ribs.
Honey.
Oh,
Look at this girl. I got something down here. It's called whack. Oh,
Girl. I don't want to talk about Spice.
me either.
That pissed me off. Like,
Because I was
you
looking
did
at,
all that
if y'all
for
notice,
nothing.
if y'all
You did all
notice, I
that
was
to-
looking at the panel like it goes from what she's talking about from like dark and light. It was in this side, dark on
Yeah.
this side. It's like okay, girl.
I mean,
It's just makeup though.
Yeah.
And she was just making a statement about.
I get you trying to make a statement, but girl, don't sit up here and try to.
Oh, I didn't even realize she was holding her own old picture in her hand. I didn't even
Yes.
see that.
Well, you know, in the beauty community right now, she's being bashed because they consider it blackface.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
she's there. They are bashing the fuck out of her right now.
And that's why she shouldn't have did it.
Yeah.
I think it's stupid.
But you bashed Tokyo,
Correct.
and it.
I'm sorry, I forgot to turn my ringer off.
He'll be out at 9:00. He'll be free.
Right. The dick appointments can wait.
No, that was my mom calling.
Jesus.
I seen a text message.
Oh man.
Damn.
Okay.
Okay.
Was it between y'all?
What B say? That's a whole nother show.
Okay. Okay.
All right, so let's
I heard what you said, bitch.
get into. Let's
What'd you
get
say,
into the
Michael?
show.
He said, "Was it between y'all?"
I didn't say, hey, don't
No, what
talk
did you
to me.
say?
Don't
What did
talk
you
to
say?
me.
I heard it too.
You said, what was, y'all said something.
say
What was
the
the next
text
topic? What's the next topic?
Okay, so if don't nobody know, this is my really, really good girlfriend. We went to high school together. Didn't know we went to high school together until later on.
Correct.
We knew who each other was because he wasn't Hollywood.
I know. I was straight.
He wasn't Hollywood.
Oh wait, I didn't. The neck roll. Wait a minute.
He
At
was
that
he was
time, I was
straight with a
straight at that
girlfriend.
time.
I
You got a
wasn't.
girlfriend?
I did.
He was straight with a
She's
girlfriend.
the whole dom now. It's okay though.
Wow.
Oh, y'all
Actually,
was helping
all
each other
7
out.
of my ex-girlfriends are doms now.
7.
Yes.
The lucky number.
Yes.
And I heard that you would talk.
I am.
Oh.
We talked about this on the show before.
Yeah, we really did. Yeah, we did.
You did.
But yes, me and Hollywood went to high school together. He wasn't Hollywood. He was Corey.
See, I'm a PK, so I had to hide it.
Yeah, he
Right.
was Corey. I was the one in school loud, didn't give a fuck.
And that's why she got.
We
put
know.
out.
I did. I got
She
put
got put
out.
out.
Shout out to that school, but I got put out my senior year. And then we connected later on because everyone used to call us twins.
Yes.
Where? No shade.
You got a
no
mouthful
shade.
today.
No shade. No shade. No shade. No shade. But
Usually you over there mute.
I was just welcome to the show. Number 1.
No, you welcome you to the show. You're here finally.
So are you.
Oh, baby, I've been here. I've been on.
We made room.
Call me Chung Lee.
We made room.
Okay. So anyway, people used to call us twins because we both were. He's androgynous to the point of the clothing and everything else, the clothing, the nails, and the hair. But I just did the hair. So when people we used to wear our bundles, like we used to battle bundles, battle of the bundles.
Correct.
So
I'm
people
bald head
used to
right now.
always call us twins. So that's how. This is my good Judy. No. I don't know it.
Oh.
What's that for?
Oh.
What's that for? So
He
anyway,
didn't give an answer.
the reason why it's called Hollywood Tells All because you recently were on a show.
Correct.
Well, I was a part of the show too. I was part of your casting process.
Correct.
And abruptly you weren't on there anymore.
Yeah,
and you
said
released a statement saying that you were not on this show.
Correct.
So give us a rundown on your experience, your experience on the show before you put out the press statement.
But before
I
that,
want to know.
before that-
I want to know the experience of the show and the cast members.
Yeah. Before all that, though, like before all that, watching you on the show, I appreciated you because you were knowledgeable. You would fix people who needed it to be fixed if they didn't say something
I just
properly
think you
or
were a
didn't
good
know.
balance.
Yeah, you were a good balance for the show. Like
and you had facts.
You were a good balance for the show.
Correct.
And I was watching it. I watch every week. I do. And
I've
it was like
been
after
watching it.
and then I didn't see you anymore. And I'm like, okay, what's going on with
I
Hollywood?
tried to watch it, y'all, but that shit is long. That should be so motherfucking long. I don't got 2 hours.
It
to
never
sit
starts
down
on
and
time.
watch.
So
But
that's
you
why
said
it's
you
a
was going to
little
be on
longer.
it.
Oh Lord,
So you don't mind if you want it? If
it's
long?
different participating in something than to watch.
Oh, okay. So, but if it's interesting and if it's long, it wouldn't matter though, right?
I just be tired.
'Cause
on
we were 2
Sunday.
hours before,
I gotta
too.
work on. I gotta work the next day.
It
So
is
I
a-
just catch
yeah.
it, when I can catch.
But yeah,
it.
I appreciated you on the show. And then when I had seen that post, I was like, let me screenshot and ask Joey what's the thing.
Oh, I got the tea the day before.
So go ahead, Hollywood. What's up?
Well, that was a project that I was a part of. It wasn't at the beginning. It was all perfect. Crystal, everything was wonderful, from what I saw. And then, of course, as we know, things backstage are not correct. And as Josie said, backstage, after Joey left, we didn't have a backstage any longer. So basically, we were castmates and the production and all of that. So it just began to be a bit much. And then once you got these cast members on a show that just thinks that they are the Beyonce to the, Love and War tour, it's like, hey.
But in response to that being drama behind the scenes, I can attest to that because any show you do, you're gonna have behind the scenes drama because you have so many personalities, so many ideas, so many, to where it's gonna be conflict. Like we've had it on this show and we brought it to the table. Like it was so much and it was so much tension that you knew because we would get questions like, "What's going on with your hand? Why y'all shading each other so much?" And it was just like that happens, but you don't give up. You work through it. If you can't work through it, you still come to work, do your job, and hit it.
Right.
I'm holding my.
See, that's understandable. But when you have drama with a person and it's not even your drama.
Right.
My drama was this one. That was my drama.
Okay.
And then after that,
Wait a
Wait,
minute.
like what you mean? Like you was picked? Like you?
Wait
was,
a
like
minute.
You was, like you was like
So,
like
like,
defending.
Due to the fact of me defending this one here,
Uh-huh.
they
Okay.
started attacking.
Yes,
me.
I was gonna say clear that up. Clear it
So
up.
after that, kind of was pushed to the side.
what were
I
you-
brought it to the table that me and the person that I'm speaking of, we never liked each other. Period. Okay. And that was due to the fact of his company that he keeps. So they have this one member of the group that is basically Queen. So whatever Queen says, that goes. So due to Queen telling them the fact of me being a fake person and I buy my friends and things like that, it would correct.
By the way, he's never brought me.
And I
Never
have
brought
to buy-
me.
Like, I
He
mean, if
never
I
brought
can
me.
afford something, why not invite my friends
Yeah.
in to enjoy it with me? But due to the fact that that had been there and it was an issue, it created a bigger issue. So it's like once the camera went off, literally our second show, the person jumped across the table at me. And it was a whole bunch more of that. So it was just, I'm done with it. So then it got to the whole
Across the table.
the whole matter of, maybe y'all need to have a sit down. So I'm a bigger person. I will contact you. Hey sis, what's up? Let's sit down so we can find out if we can rectify what's going on.
Right.
2 days passed. And they was like, oh, we'll text them again. No, I'm not chasing you. Because I really don't want to be a part of your life as it is. So I'm not going to chase you.
So okay, so let's backtrack.
Yes,
let's get to
let's.
the point.
What were you defending? That's what I want to know.
No. But must we go there?
I mean,
Yes,
Hollywood
we
tells
must.
all.
I mean, Hollywood tells us.
Lord.
So you can go there. So let
What
them
were
know
you
what you were
defending?
defending.
Yes. Oh, well, you're right. But I was defending.
I tried it.
My best friend, your rude best friend. Okay.
Lord Jesus.
Basically, it was a that's what I should say. Roommates of Mr. Joey Joel. And it was a big, huge issue there. I don't want to put her business out there, even though everybody knows that she received the eviction notice. But
I mean, you might as well tell it. You're
No,
telling
see,
me.
hold on. We were sticking to the show. We're not going to personal. Let's stick to the
No,
show.
and that's why I said let's not go there.
Yeah,
because
let's stick to why
yeah.
you're no longer on the show. We're not going to. Let's not do that.
But that's what he was defending. That's why he's not on the show.
Correct.
Okay.
So that situation that happened between them, a whole bunch of stuff happened, court, all of that. And then Joey moved out. So with that, and then plus one night after the club, they wanted to fight their ex-boyfriend that they're still fucking. So therefore, that went on. And then afterwards, being that he is a castmate of mine, it was the fact of I sent a text message out saying, you know, I just feel as though like, you know, I am very upset with you that you would even act this way outside of the club, knowing that the platform that you're in the process of being on. Mm-hmm. And that became a whole live situation where I was fussed out, cussed out, and some more, and all of this other foolishness. And then ever since then, it was just bad blood between the two of us.
So
were there
let
any
me
mediators in the situation?
Well, the mediators there were all team that person.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Okay.
It was
So
just,
y'all had issues out way before the show.
No, it was before the show. It was a hello, how you doing? All right, girl.
You guys were cordial.
Correct.
Gotcha. Okay.
Correct. So then during the show, during the process of being casted and during the show, we tried to become closer. Okay. And I thought it was actually in the process of working out. But every now and again, an issue with the person beside me, I'm trying to help their whole issue behind the scenes, it got in the way of us being friends. So now it's to the point of where they're going around telling people that they never liked me from day one, from jump. And they're the process of me. They were the reason why I got kicked off the show. Well, let me clear that up here now. I left. The post that you guys saw on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter was me leaving. I sent it to them and to you guys all at the same time. So that thing never got me kicked off of anything.
Well, let me just say this. I quit the show because of I wanted him to stay on the show. I quit because I said, you know what? Let me remove myself from this situation. I have platforms.
Right.
Let my friend shine.
Mm-hmm.
So I quit and I stepped away so that he could. So at that point, I don't know. I wasn't there for the rest of it. So I don't know what was going on. But I just want to make that clear. I quit because my friend needs to shine. I don't need it.
I got a question. So from what it sounds like it started with you defending their living situation.
Honestly, that's not the complete.
That was like the first step of you stepping.
That was the first step of
Joey.
me seeing that there was an issue.
Mm-hmm.
But after hearing their mouth multiple times, it had started years ago due to their queen, which is the best friend, stating that they didn't like it.
But y'all talked that out. That part was talked out.
Allegedly, it was fake. That's what it was, allegedly.
And let me be completely honest. It started because Hollywood, I went on vacation. And while I was on vacation, they went to Hollywood and told Hollywood some false things about me being on vacation. Mm-hmm. So when I got back, Hollywood was like, so did you not pay him your rent? Because he going around telling people you in Fort Lauderdale doing this, and that. And so I approached them. Why are you don't know what went on in Fort Lauderdale. Mm-hmm. You don't know that I didn't pay for anything. You don't know what went on. So why would you even say that? So he went back to Hollywood to say, oh, that's you fake and phony for saying something to him. That's my friend.
Correct.
That was my friend before you.
Correct.
So if you're going to talk about me to my friend, that's just like me and Mike. Nobody's going to sit up here and talk about Mike to me, and I'm not going to tell Mike.
Because we just had this conversation the other night.
We did, and
because I said, "Bitch, why you ain't take up for me?" You was like, "I did."
Yes, exactly.
Who took up for you when? Just a quick sidetrack. What happened?
I just got approached by somebody that Mike had an issue with, and I had to explain to him.
What issue with, girl?
We'll
From
talk
the
about
old
that
show,
later. It's old. It's not about us. It's about Hollywood tonight. We're just piecing
I'm
the
sorry.
story
I
together.
just had a sidetrack real quick.
Right, but anyway,
They can't even get close to me.
I'm never going to let anybody talk about my friends, and even my castmates. Ain't nobody about to talk about y'all too. and I not say nothing.
Do you regret jumping in that conversation between them?
I don't, because that is a friend of mine.
Yeah.
So therefore, a good friend of mine the bond has been there.
I don't even think it's friends
So
at this point, it's
therefore,
family.
correct. And it's like, it's to the point where if I felt as though that with him knowing how close we are, there was an issue, I'm going as a friend and saying, look, sis, hey, let's try to get this rectified, because when you get home, I don't want this, that, and the third issue, boom, bam, back.
I mean, as soon as I got off the plane, Hollywood was like,
Sis,
girl, you about to walk into,
a mess.
because she's saying this, and that. And
Correct.
First thing I did was, okay, well, what's the issue?
correct. So then that's when the person came to me and was like, oh, yeah, I knew you was fake. I knew you was phony. Why would me and you talked about out of the closure of just the two of us, why would you go back to him? That's my friend. So I'm sitting here trying to help you out to get your coin if he didn't pay you. But what's the issue? So.
And so all that was brought onto the behind the scenes of the show.
Yes.
Yes.
Crazy.
So I quit.
That's crazy.
I literally quit after.
Because that's personal. That's personal business. That should not be brought to work. Honestly, it shouldn't be brought up.
Well, it's crazy because both the production quit at the same time. We both quit at the same time because it became too much. Actually,
I got a question. So playing devil's advocate, and from what I know of this person, that I think that this person is that y'all talking about this person.
Why you pop your? That was what I said. Why you pop your lip?
Do y'all think that she is hypersensitive to her life? I'll say in general. And so she. Look!
You just got on me.
What's wrong with that?
You just got on me,
Bro, you really did
I
too.
did. It's really my mother. Though.
Okay,
it's
but
my mother.
still.
It's my mother. I'm sorry.
She gonna keep calling.
Honestly,
from what I can tell of this person, I don't have no beef with this person, but I get a sense that she may be a little bit hypersensitive to her life experiences. And
Well,
I'm not singing up for anybody on any side, but what I am saying is,
Well, can I say that?
I know that I get a feeling that she
let me say
lashes
this:
out.
the only experience you have with her is when you see her out. That's a different.
I've seen her other places.
That's a different person.
see, like they said, you really don't know a person till you live with.
I know that. I know
Right.
That. I know that.
I know the person's I know the person's government name. I know the government name.
I do too.
It's two different people. The government name and who they go by outside the club is two different people.
Correct.
So you can't say she's hypersensitive about her life. No, what happens is you try to be seen all the time. And they just had a show about clout chasers.
So why is she trying to be seen?
Because come on now.
That's the question. Why?
That's the but
that's
you
why
It's
I'm
nothing
but,
to see, honestly.
but you know how this community is. You know how this community is. They have to be in.
All I'm saying is, just because something else it might be wrong, but then you might just figure out why it's wrong. That's all I'm saying.
But they don't never think they're
so
wrong.
Then
They're
when you
never
go to
wrong.
have a conversation with that person,
never
you
wrong.
may be
They're
able
never
to
wrong.
approach it at
They're
another
never
time.
wrong. They're never
them
wrong.
and the company they keep.
You want to know what the
It's just-
conversation was? I feel how I feel, and I said what I said, and I'm not changing it. That's how the conversation
Correct.
goes.
That is the topic,
I'm liking Mike tonight.
honey. That's the heading.
like
The rest of it is the message.
That's the conversation. And I've
Lord.
and I've had a conversation where I was told that I wasn't a good friend because I wasn't putting her on.
So when he said that, or when she said that she feels what she feels, and she said what she said, sound like she shut down.
She always
So why
always
shut
shut down
down?
because the liquor has she can't hold her liquor, and she's always drinking, and everything always comes out. Instead of her being an adult and just saying, you know what, I feel some type of way, it has to come out through the liquor.
Antonio, call my phone, and I'll put the phone to the microphone since you need to call in.
Antonio,
Oh yeah, Antonio, hi,
Antonio,
boo.
call my phone.
But they have, so I don't want to talk about this too much.
Well, Antonio said he want to call in, so
I know I don't want to talk about this too much because some things are getting ready to happen.
like
So-
what?
I can't go out. I can't go into detail yet. You will find out soon. My PR agent said I can't talk about it yet.
You have a PR agent?
Mike
Honey,
is my
I've
PR.
been setting up stuff to clear this shit up because I'm tired of it.
Mike
It's
is my
draining.
PR.
So I was like, look, let's do this, let's do that, let's do this, let's do
Yeah.
that.
So okay. So let me ask you this: when y'all were going through what y'all were going through, where were
was
the
y'all?
executive producers?
I mean, that's the
At
same,
this point.
That's the same question I could ask where they are. Period. When you have someone that they look up to like he is a god, and they do, like you said, they do no wrong. It's, they come with me with the little side, this should be done, that should be done. But when and after it all, they are team that person regardless. So and that person excuse always is, oh, I was drunk. So baby, what about when you're not
Hold
drunk?
on, Antonio's calling. Hello.
Hey, what's going on?
What's up?
Hi, Antonio.
How are you guys? I just tuned into the show by like 5 minutes ago because I just got out of a meeting. And I'm not sure. I have an idea of who you guys are talking about. But my bigger question is, because I don't believe in giving, negative ways. What's next for Hollywood? Because I watched him on the other show he was on, and I thought that he was excellent. So what's next? Does he have his own show coming out?
I'm glad you said that because I have a surprise
It's
for
full
Hollywood.
and Hollywood.
No, but I have a surprise for Hollywood, and I was trying to wait till the end of the show.
It's still wait. It's for Hollywood.
No, but that's the question he answered.
Right, but he don't know that, so let him say no right now.
Oh, okay.
Honestly,
Whatever
Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
honestly, there is nothing that I have coming up, things like that. I've been asked for a few things that I have turned down, but as of right now, there's nothing.
Okay, no, I was just saying that because I watched you, and I truly think that you need to stay in that life.
I agree.
Thank you.
I agree.
Because I think you have the personality for it.
Thank
Yes.
you.
I won't speak on any other situations because obviously the position that I take and speak I take is that we're going to support everybody. But I do want to see you out on another show. So don't let this situation of you not being on the show or you leaving the show take you from the media. I really think that you should consider doing your own thing or whatever.
Thank you. I'm not allowing that person to take me from anything because, again, they're a person, they're not me. So it's like, to the fact of the matter where I'm going to take my time and get somewhere where I would be appreciated, not just, there.
All right. Well, that was all I had.
Well, thank you.
All right. Talk to y'all later.
Alrighty.
I'm glad he brought that up, though. I'm so glad he brought that up. So, because you are someone who I adore, I love, and we always have been to the point where we always put each other on. Mm-hmm. I have been asked to bring my show back. Do you remember my show in 2012?
I do.
I've been asked to bring my show back.
Okay.
And I want you to be my lead co-host.
All right. Well, we can work things out and get things popping.
I just feel like it's the whole actual LGBT has not been done, and you have that different opinion that I don't have. Like me and you fight over stuff all the time. So I want to offer you that lead co-hosting job with me.
When's your show coming back?
My show's coming back in 2019. I go sign my contracts in a couple weeks.
All right.
So, but that's radio. So it's going to be, and it's Baltimore. So it's two different markets.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's two different platforms, honestly. 'Cause,
Yeah.
the Baltimore scene isn't as the DMV scene is. So
No.
It's But I mean, of course.
But I'm willing to take it over again.
Of course. I mean, hey, we can do it together. It's up to you.
Next question.
So what's that face for?
It's no face for nothing.
Yes, it is. What's that face for?
Nothing.
I'm gonna get a phone call tonight, though.
Child, I'm blocking you. Ain't no calls coming through.
Oh, she ain't blocking me. We got business to handle.
All right.
But anyway, so if you were, let me just say this: if you were invited back, and they said, "Come on, let's try to work it out. Let's all sit down and talk," because I am going to take my own advice I'm about to give you, and just work it out with the person. I mean, life's too short.
You said what, Joey?
I'm going to take my own advice and I'm working it out with the person.
I felt you saying something.
Why did you interrupt him? I asked my question. Excuse me.
I said that I'm going to take my own advice and work it out with the person. I'm going to end it. I'm going to cease all fires.
What?
If
I turned I just turned 27.
Oh yeah.
First of all,
You don't know how many years you got
I
left.
have
girl.
so many projects.
It's old.
Girl, don't try it. With your dry ass bun, don't try it.
My bun is not dry. Number one,
Don't try
it's
it.
dry
There's
and
a couple
real.
lip balls in it.
Dry and real.
Anyway,
Child. I mean, I would take the advice. I would greatly take the advice. Honestly, if it was the fact of the matter that I had to get things cleared up, it would just be to clear it up. Honestly, because I feel as though with the person and the sides that I've seen, because I will say they are bipolar as fuck, and I don't want to clear it up with that person and then their government name step in, and then she do a flip.
I mean, that's bound to happen.
Honestly, I feel
It
like her all of that government name. I feel like there's a deeper issue.
Well,
That
I mean,
might not.
Well,
have-
if you
that
watch
might not
social
have anything
status,
specifically
it was
to
a
do
deeper
with you.
issue. If you watched it, it was a deeper issue. The
No.
issue was she has not healed from the things that went on her past,
Correct.
which I don't know if it's true or not because the stories were all over the place when she was on the show, but she hasn't healed from certain things. And hurt people.
correct.
Exactly.
And
That's what I'm saying.
You gotta heal from situations before you can actually try to be someone's friend.
So as the older gays in the community,
Not me. I'm stepping out of this.
as the older gays, your mentality should be older though. As
Oh,
the
it
older
is.
gays
It is.
in the community, nobody thought to help him.
I've tried. I am an advocate for therapy. I am going through therapy right now.
I mean, you can try to help someone, but he has to want to help himself
Thank
first.
you.
Exactly.
Thank you.
It
Exactly.
starts
You
with
can't
first.
help someone
Yes.
that does not want to be helped themselves.
Yeah, it starts with first.
With that person, with what we've seen of the person, they're never wrong. So it's like, basically, I'm going to take it back to the Braxton family values. It's another form of Tamar, where it's like when you throw something at them, when you're really trying to help them, but of course, there are a process to helping someone. So it's like when the process is sent to them, they don't want to take it because they feel as though they are A-okay.
Right.
And or when you do say something to the process to them, they're being attacked. So it's to the point where it's damn near a dead end.
And what I don't
pointless,
like is that, and Mike knows this is my favorite saying, they always tear somebody down on Mad Day. Every time they get into a situation, you could tell this person the fucking sky is blue. And as soon as they get mad, well, that bitch said the sky was blue and da-da-da-da.
It wasn't even blue. It was a little off purple.
It's like her stories will change when she mad at you. And it's just like, if you're going to be somebody's friend and you're really friends, don't tear nobody down on Mad Day.
What it is with that person is they take all of your information. You can sit down with them and just be pure-hearted and tell them all of your stuff. But let them get a little intoxicated and a little upset, all your shit will be known in the whole DMV.
On live.
No, baby.
So I mean, with that, y'all just
Why you
remove
continue
yourself
to
from their
tell,
presence.
yeah.
Like,
Don't
you
tell
just
them
gotta
anything.
remove
But it's the
yourself.
thing about it is when you, because I was friends with the person for years, and it's no love lost. I still love her dearly. I was friends with her for years, so we had a connection, we had a bond. So I thought, and I was put into a situation where if I have a bond with you, I shouldn't be in this situation.
Correct.
So that was the issue. Like and I know some things about her, but I'm not going out here. I've never, and you can attest to this, I've never put her personal business out in the streets.
So Hollywood, how are you with the rest of the hosts?
The rest of the cast, they're castmates. I mean, we were all in the process of trying to, how I saw to build a family. If we don't do a show together and we're going to be doing this every so often, we have to build some type of.
Are y'all in communication still?
No.
Do
You still talk to one person.
No, I don't.
You don't talk to him?
Through you.
Do you?
When they have a message, they send it through you.
Do you?
I mean, they're cordial when they see me. I should be seeing them actually very soon, probably an hour or so.
Do you think
But-
you can sit down and talk to them?
Excuse me?
Do you think you could talk to them? Like have a sit down?
For what?
Oh.
Because they were there when everything else was going on. But what happened? I left, correct? So.
I didn't know.
It was no fight.
So there was no text.
I didn't know it was this deep.
It was no fight. It was no fight.
There was no fight to keep.
It was no fight.
No fight.
No
Not at all.
fight.
Wow.
And again, that's why I said I'm not going to be where I.
And the show was so new.
Exactly.
Correct. And I didn't want to be anywhere where I was just tolerated. Not saying that I feel as though I'm big headed where I want to be appreciated, but it's to the point of if we are all a family and all a cast, we should want, oh no, why are you trying to leave? Why? What's going on? Can we work this out? Well, how about we work out the schedule like this? You might not be on every Sunday, every other Sunday. We're going to swap one of you out. None of that was given. None of it.
And in their defense, it's trial and error. They're all new to what's going on, so they haven't really worked out the kinks of all that. Like,
Correct.
we're still struggling with stuff, and we've been doing it for almost 2 years now. So, I mean, certain things like that, like, because we don't have the guidance. We would just jumped in and had some shit to say, and some days we ain't had shit to say. We just made up some shit. But it's just,
Well, that's them.
it's the guidance. Like, they don't have the guidance. No one is.
But they
is
had
guiding.
it. No, they had it. They had two great producers.
Yeah. Then when they were gone, that was.
They had two great producers who were willing to do any and everything for them. And Hollywood can tell you, because the casting process was long, wasn't it?
Very long, child.
It was long.
Child, I thought I was going to Love and Hip Hop or something, child. Shit.
So they had two great producers, and I still support the show. I still watch it.
Me too.
But they didn't utilize what they had, and at the end of the day, I do regret kind of sort of leaving,
Right?
Because I shouldn't let nobody run me away. But I
And I
wanted
always
my
told
friend
you
to
that.
shine.
I always told you
But
that.
I wanted my friend to shine because my drama was starting to become his drama.
Correct.
Because he was my friend.
Correct.
Hollywood, what can they find you at?
All social media is the same. It's the number one, only Hollywood. On Facebook, it's Corey Hollywood Barham. Twitter, it's the same thing, one only Hollywood.
You were real dead.
Y'all, we have 4 minutes, right?
What's up?
Sister girl want me to call her.
Who?
We can't. We only have 4 minutes.
It's
and
all right. It's all right. It's
yeah.
all right. It's all right.
Can't do that.
It's all right. We'll have it next time.
Yeah.
Ooh, I can't wait.
Where can they find you?
My social media, Facebook is joey.joel. My Facebook is Joey Joel. My Instagram is joey.joel. And you can also find me on that It's District 202 page as well.
BBB.
Brian Anomaly on Facebook. The Real B Anomaly on Instagram.
Brian,
Mike.
what's going on?
Well, oh no, I'm just high. That's all.
Okay, I was wondering. 'Cause you seemed you was a little spaced out.
I
was
just
trying to figure it out.
enjoying the conversation
Oh,
in the
okay.
show.
I was wondering because you was just sitting over there like
I'm
looking
good
around.
in my own corner. I'm good.
Okay.
Oh, make sure y'all get ready for the Impulse Gala on Sunday.
Yes.
Plug them.
Yes.
Yes. And I have something in the works too
Always.
for all of us. Joy already.
Wait,
opted
what?
out.
Wait,
Joy
what?
already
What?
opted out.
Oh yeah,
Opt out.
Joey.
Yeah.
Joey.
We're not going to say what it is.
We're
but
not gonna say what it
what
is,
you
but
mean?
He'll
Joey
be
ain't
there.
doing it.
He'll be there.
Joey ain't doing it.
He'll be
Why
there.
not?
Just know I'm working on something to bridge the gap with all this. This show is better than this show. This show got this viewers. This show got that viewers, and all that other stuff. So I'm working with another person on another show to work on something. He already opted out for now, but I'll pull that wig off and he'll come through. So you can find me on Mike G Riggins on everything.
I want to know what it is.
Anyway, so
Where can they find you?
You
girl?
can find me on Instagram at MD_ like the Doctor Studios.
my hairline is finally getting ready to come out. You,
You
guys.
got a what?
My hairline is coming out.
How many yakis you about to put out?
Girl, ain't nothing yucky over here. I got a real good vendor.
Straight yaki 1B.
I got a real
That'd be
good
the
vendor.
best.
We gonna get you in a nice man bun.
I got the man bun down. I need some braids or something.
So next Tuesday, you guys, we will not be having a show.
There will be a broadcast, but it won't be
it will be a
here.
broadcast, but it won't be here. You will find out on Monday.
Yeah.
What's
One of us
going
up
on?
here is having like
I'm coming.
a
One
one-on-one
of
type
a
thing.
Barbara Walters
I'm attending.
interview.
Yeah.
I
so.
will also be in attendance.
We just gonna have a nice little studio audience.
Okay. So we'll see you guys in November.
Yeah.
Really?
And
Is
we'll
that-
have
It's next week?
DeMarco Prince for our first show in November.
Okay.
I have what? We'll have
The
Oh,
guy that's
yes,
supposed
yes,
to come
yes.
Tuesday, we bumped him
Yes.
into November because we won't be here on Tuesday.
Okay.
That gives y'all time to research.
Actually, it doesn't.
He does have
That
a
gives
song.
y'all
out.
time to
He,
research.
I just saw yeah. One of his songs just popped up on my Instagram. It actually it sounds good.
He'll actually be here Friday performing at 1 p.m. for
And you
Howard's
know-
homecoming.
And y'all,
I got
y'all
some
know
guys.
I tell it like it is, and it sound good. Y'all better listen.
But the Mariah songs ain't sound good, in my opinion.
Fuck you.
Well, you guys, thanks for tuning into the Real Raw and Uncut show. We will see you in November.
And then for and then for